Okay, now we shall revise and summarize the topic probability of 10th maths. So here what all things we need to know. So probability basically is nothing but the measure of uncertainty. So there are basically two types of probability. One is experimental or empirical probability, and another one is theoretical probability or classical probability. So here probability of an event equal to, in case of experimental, number of trials in which the event happened divided by total number of trials. For example, if we are tossing a coin, so we may be interested in finding what is the probability of getting tail. So we know that tail we can have only one, since it is tossed once, and out of the total number of in the sample space we have total tail and head, that is 2. 1 by 2 will be the probability here. In case of theoretical probability or classical probability, probability of an event equal to number of outcomes favorable to an event divided by number of all possible outcomes of the experiment. Both are same, only thing is that so here's actually it will be experiment is conducted, and accordingly we are getting the by this ratio we are getting the probability of an event that we are interested in. So we can observe here some of the probabilities of all the elementary events of an experiment is 1. So that means, for example, if while after tossing a coin, so if I am interested in tail, so then the probability of getting the tail will be 1 by 2. Similarly, if I am interested in getting a head probability, then it will be again 1 by 2. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 will be 1. So that's what it means here. So any probability, sum of all the probabilities of an elementary event is 1. So here probability of sure event is, that is certain event is 1, which we are sure that it is going to happen, so that is 1, and the probability of impossible event is 0. So that means probability of an event will be ranging between 0 and 1, or it may be even equal to 0, or it may be equal to 1 also. So that means I can say that probability of event is greater than or equal to 0 and less than or equal to 1. So if in this between 0 and 1 in the scale, I can represent 0 is nothing but the probability. If I am having a probability of event as 0, then it is called as impossible event, and probability of an event is 1, then we can say that it is a certain event. So and if it is half, then it is called as equally likely event. So if the probability of an event is less than 1, then it is called as unlikely event, and if it is greater than half, it is called as a likely event. So already we have mentioned here, so the same thing is put here. Probability of an event plus probability of not E or complementary of an event is equal to 1. E and E bar are complementary events. So what it means, so probability of, for example, in the coin, probability of tail plus probability of not tail is head is equal to 1. The sum of both are 1. So and then let us now study what are the various types of problems that we need to calculate for the finding the probability. So let us study the sample space for the various experiments. Like one is tossing a coin, and similarly another one is rolling a dice and playing cards, and there are various other experiments, and probability could be found. So tossing a coin, if I am tossing a coin once, either I may get tail or head. So that means a number of outcomes will be 2. So that means in general, and similarly if I am tossing a coin twice, in the first flip I may get head or tail. In the second flip, if the first flip has a head, then the second flip may have the head or tail. Similarly, in the first flip, if I am getting tail, then in the second flip I may have the head or tail. So accordingly I can say that outcomes are, I may get the outcome if a coin is tossed twice, I may get head in the first flip, head, and the second flip also head, or it may be head tail, or tail head and tail. So total outcomes I'll be having 4. So that means if it is tossed twice, the outcomes are, total number of outcomes are 4. That means in general I can mention that number of outcomes of tossing a coin equal to 2 to power n, where n is the number of times tossed or number of coins tossed. So that means suppose if I have if I'm tossing it thrice, and then in that case n becomes 3, it will be total 8 outcomes I am getting. Or I may have 3 coins and toss it, and such that even in that case also the same outcomes will be getting, and number of outcomes will be the same. Then sample space for rolling dice. Here in the dice we have 6 faces, and in each face it may have either a single dot or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like this. So total outcomes, if it is rolled once, I am getting 6 outcomes. If it is rolled twice, then you know that in general the number of outcomes is based on this, that is 6 to power n, where n is the number of times it is rolled. If it is 2, then n becomes 2 here. 6 to power 2 is 36. So we can write this in the form of a table. If dice 1 has the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 faces, are we may get any of these 6, any one of these 6, and dice 2 will may get again any of these 6 values. So then accordingly I can say that if it dice 1 has 1, then dice 2 may have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means I can write it as sample space as 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. If dice 1 has 2, then the sample space will be, it may be 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6. So like this we can write it. For if it is 6, then I can say the events will be containing 6, 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5, 6, 6. Total 36 outcomes we may get. So this will is nothing but our denominator in finding the probability, and the numerator we can, whatever is we are interested in, will be available in the mentioned in the numerator. So these two ratio will be able to get the probability of a required event. So then another important is playing cards, sample space for playing cards. One deck of cards has a total 52 cards. Out of these 52 cards, we have red colored 26 cards and black colored another 26 cards. So red has heart and diamond. So heart total, you can see here, heart card, red heart cards are total 13, out of which we have king, queen, jack are called as face cards, and numbered cards are 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and ace. Similarly for diamond, red color diamond, again the same face cards like king, queen, jack we have, and then numbered cards 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and ace. So this is a diamond cards 13, and the heart cards 13 in the red colored cards. So 13 plus 13, we have the 26 cards of red colored. Then in the black we have club and spade. So in the club also we have 13 cards. Again the face cards will be the same, king, queen, jack, and the numbered cards are again 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and ace. And for spade, the spade also again we have 13 cards. The face cards are king, queen, jack, and total we have the 10 numbered cards up to 2 and ace. So this is the total sample space of the playing cards of 52. So if you are able to remember this, please remember this, such that you will be able to comfortably solve any kind of problems asked on this playing cards. Then you may get some problems on like other experiments, like a container has some balls. Here we can see in this example, this container has 4 large size red colored balls and one small ball. Then here blue balls, I have large 2 balls, then small balls are 3. So total number of red balls are 5, total number of blue balls are also 5. So total number of balls in this container is 10, and large balls are 6, and small balls are 4. So with this we'll be able to find the probability of getting any ball that we are interested in with this ratio of that is given in the probability of an event. Then another type of problems that we can expect is on spinning wheel or spinning arrow. So we can find what is the probability of an arrow stopping at either any of these numbers given. Then so there are some properties of probability that we need to know. So as we have already discussed, probability of an event will be lying between 0 and 1, or it may be even equal to 0 or 1 also. So we can say that probability of an event will be greater than or equal to 0 and less than or equal to 1. So and the sum of the probability of an event is equal to 1. So probability of an event plus probability of not an event is equal to 1. Then if we know probability of either E or E bar, so accordingly I'll be able to find the other one. So if we are given probability of not occurrence of that an event, so that is P of E bar is given, then I can definitely calculate probability of an other event. Like for example, in the tossing coin, if I am given probability of a head, then I can definitely calculate the probability of getting a tail. Then similarly the other way around also, if I am given a probability of an occurrence of an event, then I can accordingly calculate the probability of not occurrence of that event. So this is how these are all the some properties of the probability that we need to know in solving the problems on probability. I hope these will definitely help you in solving all the problems on the probability. So thank you so much. If you like this, please subscribe and share. Thank you.